Hello, my name's Liz. Welcome to my little urban homestead and Fabric Friday and block 6. So this will be the 6th block and we'll need 6. The rest is sashing and cornerstones and things like that. Now, they seem to match, a couple of them do. Not match exactly, but go together. So I want another one similar to block 3 with the pointy bits on it. So I haven't made a prototype for this. I've just cut out things that I think I'm going to need and I'll go through now with you. If I do need anything else extra than what I've cut out, I will let you know what I'm doing. Right, there's 16 2.5-inch squares of the background with a line drawn down diagonally. 4 2.5-inch squares of the accent. 8 2.5-inch squares, no line drawn down them at all. 4 3-inch squares of the background with a line drawn down, and 3 3-inch squares of the accent, and these are going to be made into half square triangles. But I'm going to start out by making the half square triangles. Right, and you now just get your 2.5-inch square of the background, 1 of the accent, put them opposite one another, and your half square triangles, they go in there. Sew them together as a full patch. And you can finger press it any way you want. I'm finger pressing mainly to the dark side. Now, I'd normally take this and press it but with the iron, but not at the moment. So that's basically what we had for the first bit, and then we built up on this side, and we're still going to build up a bit on this side. So we take the 2 matching colours, and they will be going there. These 2.5-inch squares with lines drawn on them, you will need to sew 1 in that direction and 1 in that direction. So it'll fold back like that. So I'll do that now. And then I'll press. Right. I did these blocks so you know, so I knew what it took to make them. So I was right on 16 2-inch squares with a diagonal line drawn down it. I was also right on the 2.5-inch squares, 8 of those of the background and no line drawn on them. I was right on the 2.5-inch squares of the accent and the squares to make the half square triangles. It's these outer bits that I got a bit on. So what it is, we're making it in quadrants. Now I'm having one quadrant, one colour and the matching one the opposite side. So I've got the colourways. Now if you do need in just 2 colours in your accent in your background, you only need for the whole thing, the whole block, 4 2.5 inch by 4.5 inch, and then you will need of the matching fabric 2.5 inch by 6.5 inch, and there's 2 of those, so that'll make for 2 blocks. I'm not explaining this very well, but there's 6.5 inches by 2.5 inch, and there's 4 needed for each block, so that's a total of 8 for them. So I'll stitch these all together now and then show you and explain some more. And that's the 4 quadrants done. You can play around with whatever direction you like. That's with having all the white in the middle, or you could have it like, oops, that, or like that. And I think I'm going to have it like that, because then it'll sort of match that other one that's up there. So I'm just going to sew this together in a 4 patch now. There we have block 6. Now I still don't think I've explained it right, but if anyone is doing this and can't quite understand it, I will do it again and video it just for them. So let me know if you're the person that can't understand, because I probably wouldn't understand it myself, and I made it. And there's threads everywhere. Thank you. Bye. Sneak peek. I've just finished block 6 and just put them all up there all together. They won't be all together because there'll be sashing and cornerstones and everything, but they're all there in their entirety. So if it's block of the month and I'm putting one a month out, I can forget about this until June now and concentrate on the other things I've got going.